Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Nvidia, AMD, Tesla, and MU. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up. It's 30 bucks a month, or click down here in the right-hand bottom corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And guys, we're doing live streams lately during the intraday action. Come by, check us out. We'll go live, bring a symbol, we'll go over it, and try to figure out which way these markets are going. All right, guys, Nvidia daily chart, $2.48 up. 30 cents up after hours, almost 16 million shares traded on Friday, and 1.89% up on the day. So we did close back above this little pivot here, guys, at I think it was 133.31. Last price was 133.65, so by a couple, 30 cents or so, whatever, but we're back in this channel from going up and down. Still in a weak stance below the MAs, okay? A little bit of a trend change. We'll see if that holds. But right now, guys, got back above there. That's okay, but it's still down sideways and coming from a high pivot down sideways, still in an ugly stance. It's ugly, guys. I mean, we could bounce. We were looking for the 118 area. We've been looking for that at the 200 MA for a while now, since it was up here, guys. Just climb and climb. So eventually this thing's coming down to the 200, and when it does, you better look out. Usually staircase up, elevator down. We're almost here. I'm still looking at 100, possibly lower, guys. If we retrace back up, we'll be looking to add some shorts to these positions, or these equities, the Nvidias, the AMDs, Tesla, everything, guys. If everything retraces, we're going to be looking to short these things again. We're in some call positions. We've been selling those, and we've been riding the other calls. We have a couple positions on for calls. Hopefully we get a little more grind. We'll pull those off and then wait patiently, hopefully, for higher prices to short these markets again. If Nvidia keeps going down, watch for this area around 118, and then look at the 100 even number. I mean, even 110, 100, and then the double bottom down in here right around 95.63. I mean, if the markets really give it up, this thing could possibly go lower. Whoever thought, guys, 300 to 133.65, guys. Didn't see that coming. You know how many people bought up here, unfortunately? Again, I was telling everybody, take profits, take profits, take profits. Even as this thing was just ripping up, take profits. Who cares? Now look, if you would have got it out at 200, you would have looked like a hero, guys. Hero. Yeah, you missed the 100-point move, but now it's right back down in your face. Unless you bought down here. But if you bought down here at 34, you should have been selling up here. And then rebuying back here and getting a better cost average, taking your profit, take the profits and go in another trade. That's how we do. But right now, guys, I'm telling my members, strict money management. If you cannot afford to lose in these markets, do not trade in these markets. They are up and down, a little bit erratic. We follow the weekly chart because it gives us a little more time to think about our trades. You get a 600 up, 500 down, 1,000 up, 600 down. I mean, you get those days, guys, hard to, catch those gains. Intraday, we could do it a little bit, but it's still tough, guys. Right when you're in a trade going up, next thing you know, you're tanking, or vice versa. Last week, we had that big, 1,000-point rally. So anything's possible in these markets. If you cannot handle losses, then don't trade. Just kind of watch, or maybe take one or two, maybe with small, $150 options, small trades. Whatever you're willing to lose, that's what you're willing to bet on, because right now it is the Wall Street casino, guys. But on a weekly chart, if we get there, great. But I'm thinking if we retrace and come back down into this area, I think we're going to slice through and keep going lower. Again, bulls, you got to get above this area right here, about 175. I mean, if it stays down here and just starts chopping around up and down, and another one in a channel, then you better look out. These things will curl into price, and then next thing you know, you're going to be the death cross, So totally stretched, though, guys, weekly chart, so it could move higher, so watch for that. All right, let's go into AMD. We'll go through these a little bit quicker. So AMD daily chart. A little bit up on the day, 33 cents, flat after hours, 109 million traded, 1.89% as well. Let's see if we can start getting this thing above. Let's see if we look on the daily, guys. We talked about this trend line. It got below it, but it held the double bottom here at 16.25. Got a little bit of a bounce. Now we're back below the MAs, though. They're gonna have to get this thing going sideways, maybe up sideways, a little bit micro bullish, but mostly bearish. If we start moving up, though, we'll look for the retrace on this as well. Bulls, if you get above this $20 or the 50 MA, right at 20.30, wherever it lays when it starts moving up, because this will trend down a little bit lower. So say around 20 bucks. If it pops around 20, then look probably for 21.36, and then this little high pivot here right around 22 bucks, and then of course this high pivot here at 23.71. You can even make a case where, off these highs here, you can even come with a trend line this way too. So you can write that, and now you're kind of in a channel on this one too. They're all in channels right now, guys. Here it is. Before it was this one upsloping, we got down. We'll have to look on the weekly on this one, guys, because let's see if we got see where we close, see what's happening. All right, so that's the up channel, but then you're in kind of a flat channel, kind of a pennant, with the lows being here and this one coming in there. So anyways, once we get up there, if we do, we'll be looking at areas possibly to short. Got to let these markets settle in and see what we get. I think there was some China trade news too, so that could possibly help. Let's go to the weekly. Again, guys, small positions in these markets. It's crazy right now. So the weekly doesn't look as bad as the daily. We got back above the 50 MA. We got back above the 1625 area, and we closed, right in this red bar. Still a little bit weak, down sideways, but recaptured the 50 MA on the weekly. So that tells you something. And again, all they need is a little bit of lip service out there, and they could get these markets to run again. And like the stocks like the AMDs, the Teslas, the Nvidias, those should run. But, we'll see, guys. Maybe going into earnings, I don't know. We're going into the new year. Let's see what it gives us. If we get back into the channel, then that's a little bit better news. Then maybe we can retrace to the highs over here, and then we short again. Again, we'll have to see how these markets are, guys. But, yeah, we'll be looking to re-short. But right now we're in calls, riding these things up. So AMD, a little bit weak, still inside this big red bar, going sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks sideways, guys. This is setting up for lower prices. Just looking for a retrace. One more retrace, guys. And then Tesla, mama mia, huh? I told you guys to take profits up here again. Everyone laughed. But Tesla daily chart, $17, almost 18 bucks up today. A little bit down after hours. 10 million shares traded, and 5.61%. We had calls in this one, and we did get paid on Tesla, guys. That was a nice trade. Take some money off the table and say thank you very much. But definitely could go up higher. I got paid on my calls. I'm done. I'm not messing around, guys. I don't mess around trading in these markets when they're going up and down 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 points a day. Just take the cash and say thank you very much. We did hit great support here. We hit even better support down in there, but never filled the gap on the daily, which was very surprising. But they kept it short because you know why, guys? All the other guys are looking for that area too. So why not hit the 300 even number, pierce it a little bit, go to 294, just missed the gap fill, and then boom, got a nice push up. Now we're looking for a retrace, guys, and possibly short this one again. Tesla is a little bit tougher, as you guys know, so I'm going to wait just to have some patience on this trade. We had some calls, we got paid, let it go up, and if we don't catch it, we don't catch it. Get the down move, then we'll be looking for bounces again. Or short-term retraces is short. Either way, guys, long or short, I don't care. Look, weekly chart, Tesla. Volume wasn't bad this week. I mean, pretty much right in line with all the rest of them. But good support here, too, with the 20 and the 50 MA. I mean, you had to step up and take this trade. You had to put something out there, and when it dipped again, you add. One contract. You buy one here, you buy one there if you can't afford to do more. Now, this is the one. If you like to trade this one, then if you have a small account, trade this one only. Know that you might have to take 2 contracts, especially in these markets. So, you might have to risk a little bit more. Your stops might be tighter than mine. I'm taking the risk where, hey, if this goes to 0, it goes to 0. So if I'm going to take a $500 risk, I know that these options can go to 0. And I explain that to my members all the time. If I don't want to lose any money, then hey, I go 250, with a stop on there. But it's like gambling. Options are gambling, guys. You get them good, they pay you. You don't put them on a good day, they get you real quick. So just know what you're willing to risk. That's the beauty of the option. Unless you're shorting calls or shorting puts, then then it gets a little more interesting. But yeah, got a nice retrace, 50% retrace here at 336. Let's see what happens, guys. Now it's 50% from this high to that low. Could go either way from here, but everything again will be a market trade, guys. Markets go up, grind higher, great, and that meaning the S&P, the Dow, the Nasdaq, the Russell, if those grind higher, these will tend to grind higher. If those start to fall apart again, this is just going to click over and we're going downtown, guys, on a lot of these stocks. Most of them will definitely go on the weekly to 200 MA, but I think this one will easily go to 250. I still say if the markets fall apart, this will be a $180 stock again. and we'll be going long. So it really doesn't matter to me. The best trading stock ever, guys. I mean, look at these moves: 387 to almost 300, 387, 300, 358, 300, 358. 250. Oh my gosh, you got to be trading the stock. You can't be sitting in this. It's really gone nowhere for years. 2 years, nowhere. Just chopping. But 50, 60 point moves. Got to take those moves, guys. Especially as a trader like myself, I'm taking those moves, guys. We've had 15 trades this year in Tesla. I finally had one loser. I bought like one day early when the markets were falling apart, and I got stuck in that. But I knew I had to take a small position. One trade, 1 out of 14, and it still pisses me off. But it was Tesla, and where is it? I'm looking for it. It was a $122 option, guys. So I was like, you know what? I'll take the gamble. And it was December 28th, and we took it on the I think it was December 21st. And those two down days just murdered us. But I was willing to take a $122 bet, guys. Come on. If you have a small account, you got to take that. But then we took the January 18th, and that one we got in at average price of 480, and we got out at right around $10. So we made 100% on that one. So, and that was a $480 option, and I had two of them. So, or I had a couple more than that. But if you have a small account, the most you should have is two of them, and that's almost $1,000, guys. You better have at least $100,000 account to be in that trade. That's a 1% position then. So in these markets, guys, you need to have strict money management. That's one thing I teach my members, guys. So back to the retrace. Pretty good stance above the MAs, better than most of the stocks, but we'll see how this one goes, guys. Markets are erratic. This thing can easily flush, to 250, or it can easily pop to 390. Just have to see where the markets take us, the SPY and all the big indexes. All right, let's go to MU. Man, this one just got the beat down, guys. Nice retrace. We short. Boom, 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 boom. Bought some calls in this one, guys. You have to off the 200 MA. The markets grind. We'll get paid on these two. We'll get paid on this. We'll get paid on the AMD, and we'll get paid on the Nvidia as well. We're in calls in all these, except for Tesla. We sold our Tesla for a gain already. But yeah, this one hit this. Great gap fill. Well, no, this one didn't fill the gap. That's right. We can still go a little bit lower, but this is the area you got to buy. If this retraces, it's got to recapture at least the 34, 41, 35 area, and then start shooting for the 40. You'd love to get over 37.56 this last low pivot. I don't know if it will. It was coming down, consolidating, went down. Pop goes the weasel. This one, 36 cents down, 29 million shares traded, 1.13% on the day. Let's go to the daily real quick, though. Daily, not bad. I like these two little push-ups, and then I expect a pause day on this. This thing was at 28, now it's at 31. 32, guys. Nice trade right there. $4 on a $30 stock. That's a nice trade. But now we get a pause. Do we go sideways and start popping? This will be consolidation period. Still down and sideways like the rest of them. Still making low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Still doing that. Trend is down. We have the 200 MA still sitting below that weak stance. So we're not even close to being out of the woods, guys. These could definitely go right back down. I'm still looking for a small short-term bounce, and then that will possibly lead to more selling. So we have a big gap fill here too. So 34.21.2 is a big area. Let's go back to the weekly. And the weekly 200 MA right here hit that. Gosh, you got to step up to these trades, guys. A lot of these trades came into support. We're still in a couple other ones too with some calls, betting on the upside, guys. So we had all these shorts. We covered all those, mostly short shares. We've been playing the markets intraday here and there, and then we covered most of our shorts because we're hitting support as this thing was come crashing down. The SPY and all that good stuff. That is, everything was crashing down, guys. So as this thing's coming into good support, guys, you got to step up as a technical trader and try to go long. So right now we had a bunch of long positions and calls, and just pulling those winners off now. So it's been pretty good, guys, with going long short. We've been hitting them all right. So, but to leave you with this, we've had 124 trades in the last couple of months. We have 10 losers, 5 positions are open, and 109 winners, it looks like. Yeah, 109 winners, guys. We've been ripping it up. So with these call positions that were taken against the grain as this market was tanking, these were all high risk trades, but I was willing to put on a lot of risk because of that big winning streak covering all these shorts. And guys, we just covered almost the last shorts last week, guys, when we were tanking. Actually, Christmas Eve, we were covering the rest of our shorts. Still in a couple of them. They're still high flyers, so I'm okay. But right now, we're mostly long. So that's what we're trying to do here at StockBookie.com. It's been fun. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Come to our live streams. Check me out. What we do. Look at charts. We just look just like this, guys. People will spit out chart names. I'll look it up. All right, think we'll go here, and then I try to give it a good analysis and see where these stocks are going. It's still the Wall Street casino, guys. But you hit good key support like this one here, you look for a bounce, guys. So, all right, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and let's see where these markets go. Let's give it next week and see what the year end closes on Monday, and then we'll take it from there, guys. All right, so have a great evening. Thanks again for stopping by, watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.